Hello, hello, it's Leet here from Estetino Artists. Welcome to our channel filled with money, marketing, and mindset videos for creative entrepreneurs. Today's video, I'm going to share more of a personal strategy that I use when I'm going through online courses or when I'm learning something new. And I didn't even think to share this with you guys, but Jewel actually discovered that I was doing this when I was going through an online course, and she's like, you should share that on a video. That could help a lot of people. And I was like, okay. So here I am sharing this with you. So this is a learning strategy that I kind of started to naturally do because I found that when I was absorbing a lot of online courses and learning a lot of new things, I would spend a lot of time having to go back and rewatch lectures because I only started taking action on the material that I learned much later. And so this kind of like just added more time to me having to, it's almost like taking the course again, because I would take a course, this was back then, I would take a course, get all excited over the information and be like, okay, I'm going to put this into action tomorrow or next week or something like that. And because of just because of the human nature of wanting to stay in your comfort zone and doing the same things that you're comfortable with, or just more priority things come up, you never really get to it. Or at least in my case, I would always keep putting it off and procrastinating with it. So I think this strategy will help for those of you who tend to procrastinate on taking action on what you've just learned when it comes to, going through an online course. This really helps me make the most of what I learn, and you know the phrase knowledge is power. I really believe that knowledge put into practice is more powerful than anything. So here's a strategy that I'm going to share with you. It's pretty simple actually. So when I start to go through a course, I won't usually go through the entire thing at once. I rarely ever do, unless it's a super short course, something very bite-sized. But for the most part, I will take it step by step. So I will either watch a lecture and then not move forward until I actually get that step done, or it might be a section of the course that I'll watch through, and then again, I will not move forward. I will not learn anything else new in that course until I actually take action on what I've just learned. So to give you an example, the most recent course that I went through was learning all about how to be featured on some of these major blog publications like entrepreneur.com and, Forbes.com, that kind of stuff. And the course was structured in a way where it's like separate sections. The first section was, okay, well, what do you want to be known for? What is your why? And then the next section was all about what topics is your audience looking for, and who is even your audience? Let's identify that first. The next section was looking through publications. What publications do you want to approach? And so it was very methodical in that way. And so what I would do is I would watch the first two videos of that first section, which is all about what you want to be known for and your why. And then I would not move forward. I would actually there was a workbook associated with the course. So I would do those exercises and get clear on that first before moving on to the next two. And then I watched the next two lectures, and then I would do the work for it and then move on. But you're actually going to be having something tangible and concrete achieved by the end of the course once you've gone through the whole thing. So that's kind of a caveat of this strategy, is that it's best when the course it's a course where you are actually meant to achieve something tangible, concrete, measurable. So by the end of this course, you will do X, you will have X, or you can learn how to do X. So if a course is structured in that way, it also depends on how well organized it is. It's best if it's organized sequentially like that, like step 1, step 2, step 3. And to be honest, I kind of gravitate to those kind of courses anyways, rather than just kind of theoretical or all around courses like that. Maybe that's just my preference, but when it's organized in that way, I know that by the end of the course, I will have progressed, I will have achieved something concrete. And I actually, without even noticing, I would start to do this and implement these kinds of things into the courses that we create. So, after filming each lecture, like some of the courses that we have on how to start your YouTube channel or the Camtasia video editing courses will actually show you what to do in the video and then say, okay, here's your action step, go take action on that before moving forward. And so that way you're really progressing and you're helping your students if you're coming from a course creator point. But from a student point, it's super valuable as well to do it in this way. I think sometimes when we try to learn all of the information at once, you can get really bogged down by a whole ton of information, and it's like you don't need to know what step 6 or 7 is if you haven't gotten step 1 and 2 down first. By the end of that course, I actually did get a blog article, or I was featured in Thrive Global, which is another major publication online. So it's super exciting to actually see that you're putting into practice the new skill that you paid to learn for. So what do you guys think of this strategy? Is it something that you're already doing? Is it something that could sound helpful to you if you're not already doing it? I would love to continue this conversation in the comments below. Leave me a comment. And if you're interested in checking out the courses in our Creative Business Academy, we have a bunch of courses on content creation, video creation, starting a YouTube channel, and always adding more to it. So please also check out our academy in the link below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.